Hello friend, how is it going? Welcome back to Toyota Maintenance YouTube channel. 2007 Toyota Tacoma. She is pre-runner SR5. I just finished service of the rear differential. That gear oil was super nasty, very dark brown, almost black. The magnet had a lot of residue metal shavings on it. So somebody just bought this vehicle and servicing it for the future to keep her for a very, very long time. Next item definitely should be manual transmission. Will you not agree? If it was yours, you will keep all the fluids perfect, correct? Look how simple that two-wheel drive is. Here is beautiful, huge space, because there will be normally front diff, CV axles, and so on. Super simple, 4-cylinder engine. I filmed that. Just give a tour of the 2T RFE. And share my opinion about reliability and so on. So this is wonderful. New acquisition for someone, and I'm taking care of her. I'm expecting that that manual transmission gear oil will be bad the same way like it was. You can see that transmission mount. So I'm expecting that fluid will be bad. And I have some time to try really quickly invite you to be around here and see how easy it is to replace the gear oil in manual transmission. These vehicles are high enough off the ground that you don't even need a jacks and so on. This will be our drain, 24mm. And as you guys know and always tell me, Peter, you have to always first crack open the filler, because what if you will drain all the gear oil from here, and then, Peter, you will come here and you will be unable to open this plug. So we will follow your advice for everybody else. We will first crack open this 24mm, and only after that we will drain it. I have my caddy here ready to catch that gear oil, and here is full synthetic GL5 75W90 gear oil in this wonderful and practical pump. So let's go and do that together. So I'm positioning my oil catching caddy below this filler. Despite the fact you might say, well, what he's doing it should be not flowing out. You never know, sometimes it can be filled all the way to the edge and it might start coming out. Now, in general, I recommend you, if you use the socket, use the 6-point, not a 12-point. Here it shouldn't be a problem because this is aluminum body, and the torque on that bolt should be very minimal. But that's in contrary with the back, which I just showed you, that the rear diff, these are always super tight. So you see, using this half drive, it was easy to crack it open. Let's see if there will be vacuum or if it will start flowing out. I'll be quiet. Oh yeah, you heard it, hopefully, tiny bit. It made it. It was a little bit sucking actually air inside. So now we know we are capable of refilling, and I can really slightly position that caddy, and we will open that drain bolt. When I still have a space, I will crack it open, and only after that I will bring up the caddy. Again, it shouldn't be very hard to undo because this is all aluminum. Yeah, little sound of cracking it open. Excellent. I can see this wasn't over tight. Nobody went crazy on it. This is fantastic, great news. If I'm in your way, I'm sorry, but it is what it is. Let's open it and see how contaminated it is. And sure enough, the same here, my friend. This is dark. I'm very happy that I recommended to this owner to replace these oils. You should see the maggot, that shavings, that thick covering on the magnet on that rear diff. This oil, and this is a normal appearance. So this is normal within a speck. I will never say that this was too late done or something like that. I think this is perfect timing. We will be putting brand new oil which will be way more clear. However, I don't think this was too late or there was any damage done to this manual transmission. I will comment on this. We are right on time. A little bit more of the detail for you so you can see it coming out. That's the opening. Rule of thumb, I will let it go out, 5 minutes maybe. Obviously I need also get moving. If you do it at home, you have the time, let it drain maybe 15-20 minutes to get most of the old oil out. This was approximately 7 minutes, so I'm definitely ready to keep moving because I have more services to perform on this. You can replace that crush washer. It's aluminum, you can get it from Toyota. And because this whole casing, it's not super strong, it's aluminum, you have to be gentle around here. Alright? So I'm not going to grab that half drive long ratchet and yank on it as hard as I can. I will either switch the ratchet to smaller or I just grab it way closer to the socket. This is what I mean. I can move this out of the way and I just grab it here. But what you are trying to achieve, to torque it only 39 or 40 Newton meters. Seriously, don't over tight it because this whole case could crack and it will start leaking. Then somebody has to fix it somehow. In general, it's not fixable anyway, and it should be replaced, the whole thing. You can imagine what a pain that will be. So be gentle, be careful. That crush washer will not let that bolt undo and fall off, and it will not let it leak. The crush washer is made of soft aluminum, so it will be totally fine with 39 Newton meters. Now here's my caddy with that brand new gear oil in it. I have my counter here, so that helps me not to waste oil, but in general for you, you will be filling up until it will start overflowing from that filler hole. The owner's manual says when it's completely empty and you do the drain and refill, it will take 2.7 US quarts. So the caddy will still stay here to catch that overflow. I did zero my counter here. I will use this wonderful filler hook and start pumping the brand new gear oil. I have that meter here, so with the first sign of overflow you want to stop That's what I'm trying to say. I will recheck. Yeah, it's still not coming out because that nozzle is kind of blocking it, but okay, I might be coming close. There's the first droplet. I'm coming right there. Not yet. Boom, boom. And it's actually, there will be one more pump and that will be it. Yep. You can see the difference between the brand new oil. It's transparent. The old one you saw coming out was contaminated. It was not the worst I ever saw, but it was definitely contaminated and it was in need of replacement. So, as I said one more time for you, if you don't have any measures, just when it starts overflowing, if you have the vehicle in the perfectly level, obviously it has to be in perfect level, cannot be on the hill because the measurement will be not correct. If you have it in the level, when it overflows, it's perfectly full. And we have, as expected, the same procedure. It's the same 24mm plug with the same aluminum crush washer. I have to be careful with this one too. And max will be that 39. I don't want to damage that whole casing, crack it, damage it. That will be a nightmare. So careful. That's it. Wipe off a little bit of that clear and we are done. And this is simple video about maintaining Tacomas with manual transmission. The purpose of this video is encourage people to work on their own. Obviously, if you will try to do it yourself, please observe all safety procedures. And there's plenty of space underneath the truck. Just make sure you are safe, you have the brakes applied and everything's good to go. So I hope I succeeded in that. If you like it, please give it thumb up and stay tuned. I have way more coming your way soon. Thank you for watching and have a great day, my friend.